Hey guys, this video is about concealers because I have concealers galore from little, I don't know what you would call this, compact creams to winding things to pencils, I mean you name it. So, I want to talk to you about concealers, and I do have lots of concealers. I'm trying to grab them off. So, I have a lot. I do have black spots. I don't have any concealer on. So you can see what I got in my life, what I was born with. I'm just kidding. But I will start with drugstore concealer. I have CoverGirl's The Stick. These were okay, but I noticed every time I put it on, it's sort of like, it felt very not creamy enough, and it wouldn't blend well with my powders because I'm more of a powder person than a liquid person. So I did buy it, I did use it, and I don't use it that much anymore and don't really like it. So I don't use it that often. I still have it in my drawer, just in case, you never know if I ever need it. So that's that one. Next will be, I have the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I did buy this one with the whole entire set. And this one, I used it, but I don't like it. It's too watery, if you can't tell. Like, very watery for me. And it was spread more than, as you can see, where my black circles are. So I was playing too much with my under eye, if you can tell. And then if you don't pile it up, you can still see my under circles. So it was a bust. Still have it just in case, you never know. So that one, stick was too thick and that one was too watery. Take that off so you can see. Next was Almay. Almay was one of my faves. I used Almay all the time. I think I still use some of their stuff. I have their foundation, which is this foundation. This is about maybe the only liquid I can probably stand. I'm sorry, I'm all shaking it while you guys probably want to look at it and read it. And it only comes in 3 shades, which, no, I think 4, which is 100, 200, 300, and 400. So, of course, the darker the number, the darker the shade is, and the smaller the number, the lighter the shade is. And this one, I did use for a while. Still use it once in a while. It's very light. In consistency, I can still put my powder over it. So, of course, I have the concealer as well. I was using this one for a while, as you can see. And their numbering for the concealer is the same. So if you use 100 in foundation, you will use this 10 for the concealer. This one was okay, except it's in a tube. And this is where I didn't like it. I used it for a while this way. And of course, then you have to put it in the finger and tap it. And if you know, Almay is a sort of a beaded foundation. You have to like shake it up. It comes out white, right? And then when you do this, it's supposed to blend in with your skin and grab your skin color and sort of blend into the color of your skin. So this one was okay, except I like the idea of that for the foundation, which is fine. It does go on white, but 5 minutes later it's perfectly fine. I didn't like it for their concealer. I thought that was weird. So they came with this one, Almay, which this one I totally love. This one is great. I use this one not all the time, but I do use this one more often than usual. And then this one is supposed to help you with your blemishes if you have blemishes. Oh wait, I didn't clean out the other one. So if you have a blemish, you can just tab this to your blemish and of course blend it in with your foundation afterwards, and it's supposed to heal the blemish. And this one you just tap. I'm not sure about the blemish thing because I've been blessed. I don't have blemishes. Could be the age, but I do love it for under my eyes. And it's not the bead thing, so perfectly is fine, and it's not too watery like the other one, and it's not too thick like the stick. So I really do enjoy it. I like it a lot. I tend to put it like all over my lid. So this is like the perfect. Then I found out about Maybelline with the rewind treatment for the dark spots. I technically brought it for the dark spots. Did it work? No, I still have my dark spots. But we should know better, us as women. We should know better that, it's all about advertisement and lying for them to tell us so we can go out and buy it. So this one is the Age Rewind, and then I liked the sponge because it's gentle on your eyes. That's about the only thing I really love about this thing. The only thing I love about this is the sponge. The concealer itself does well. It's not too thick, not too watery, and it does conceal, so that's okay. So I do use this one. I just don't like the fact that they lied to me and said that, my black spots were going to be disappearing. Then I have take this off. I have my Bare Minerals concealer. I have this one as this one came out. They used to have the Well Rested powder, which I have. And I have the Well Rested, this one. And I have the Well Rested powder. So I have all three. So concealer, this one is actually to conceal anything. This actually is well rested, makes you look bright under the eyes, blah blah blah, basically. I loved my Bare Minerals concealer, as you can see. I used it all the time. It's great for under the eyes. It's just a cream. It goes on very smoothly. It does, do what the name says. So I do use it a lot for under my eyes, which is not bad, as you can see. You can use just a dab. That works perfectly fine. But I then, Avon, of course, me being an Avon representative, I try everything from Avon. Well, Ideal Flawless came out with a similar concealer from Ideal Flawless, if you can see. There you go, Ideal Flawless, but it's from Avon. Same concept, cream concealer for less of the money. So, I am not a sucker. So, of course, which one do I go for? That's why I haven't had a new one of the Bare Minerals, because this one from Avon for $5 does the exact same thing. And the one from Avon is actually a little bit more smoother than the one from Bare Minerals. I do have to say, from the two compacts, I like my Avon one better because it's more smoother, more creamier, more smoother. The one from Bare Minerals is more thick. So I think it's to conceal like blemishes and stuff like that, but I only use it for under my eyes, so I will deal with my $5 from Avon. Now for under the eyes, then I have the Well Rested. I love this thing. I don't care how much it comes for. This is magic. They did come up with it like this, and I did purchase it, of course, but I don't like it. I use it because I need to, get rid of it, but it is like this, and you're just supposed to go like this, and it's supposed to brighten the bottom of your eye. So it doesn't look so dark. Well, from those two, as you can see, it does brighten it up, which I love. But once I feel that once I put my foundation on and all that other good stuff, this does go away. At least the powder form stays under my eyes. So I'm just trying to get rid of this, but I stick with the Well Rested powder form. So, out of all my concealers, the best top concealer would be 1, 2, and 3 because of the brush, not because it disappears your dark spots. So my first option, second option, third option. And then as a powder, I do use this. So even though I put this underneath first and then I put my foundation, I always put my Well Rested over a little bit, just a little tiny bit, and it gives it that perfectness that I need. So out of the two, not because I don't love Bare Minerals, because you see my videos, I have a load of Bare Minerals stuff, but for the money, I love my Avon one better. Hope you liked the video. Thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you for watching.